Hello, time now for Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady. I'm some guy watching a video about masks and you're Dr. Lady. Wouldn't that be weird? Pardon me for just a moment, I need the dictionary. It is? No. Let's see, W-H-I, I'm gonna guess in dictionary that would probably be on page about 1346. Ah, yes, 1346. Here we are. Let's see, white whale, white wine, whitewood, whither. Here we go, W-H-I-T-H-E-R, whither, adverb. To what place, as in whither will they go? To what situation, position, degree, or end, as in whither will this abuse drive him? Whither, let's see, also means to what place, as in knew whither to go, Daniel Defoe. To what situation, position, degree, or end, to the place at, in, or to which place, or to whatever place. And then there's whithersoever, which means to whatever place. Whither. Let's look up the other, the similar word, W-I-T-H, whither. Let's look up. Oh, here we are. Whither, W-I-T-H-E-R. Let's see, it says here, to become dry and sapless, especially to shrivel from, or as if from, loss of bodily moisture, to lose vitality, force, or freshness, or to cause to wither. Withered, then, with ed on the end, withered, meaning shriveled and shrunken from drying. Well, I would say, according to page 1346, and the subsequent page there, I would say that the name of this mask, Whithered, which is spelled W-H-I-T-H-E-R-E-D, as opposed to just W-I, either that's a joke that I'm not in on somebody's part, that's some sort of a reference to something, or a pun, or a play on words or something, or it's the result of somebody who doesn't know how to spell Whithered correctly at Trick or Treat Studios, makers of this mask. Now, Mr. Whithered, or Withered, or Withered, however you want to spell it, came out in time for the 2019 season, 18-19 season. And the cool thing about him, besides the fact that he's a good, creepy, ugly old man, is that he's a Don Post what if kind of mask. He's a Don Post mask, sort of. Don Post Studios went out of business in 2012, but if they had stayed in business, this guy was slated to come out the following year, when of course no Don Post masks did. But the sculpture already existed, and this guy, Whithered, or Whithered, as they spell it on the Trick or Treat website, would have been available from Don Post. Now the cool thing about the Trick or Treat Studios version, besides the fact that it's the only version, because Don Post never did theirs, the cool thing about it is it's actually the original sculpture that they would have used had Don Post produced it, and they're having it made in China at the exact same facility, or so I'm told, as where the Don Post masks at the time were being made. So this is as close as you can get to a Don Post mask from a year in which no Don Post masks were produced. And that's pretty cool on its own, but quite apart from that, it's a pretty good creepy old man mask. It looks very dead. It looks much like the Peter Cushing Grimsdyke from Tales from the Crypt. Looks a little bit like that, and a little bit like Leatherface's grandpa from the Texas Chainsaw movies, that sort of thing. A little bit like me in about a year. Another nice thing about the Withered or Whithered mask is it's painted like a Don Post mask rather than a Trick or Treat Studios mask. If you saw in the close-up there, there's this kind of pinkish orange, kind of a severe pink in some of the lines and cracks in him here and there. That's very Don Postian. So it really has that look to it. It actually looks more like a Don Post mask than it does a Trick or Treat Studios mask, which is a testimony to the coolness of the people at Trick or Treat who arranged for this kind of thing to happen. He's got a few punched in little hairs here. not the height of realism, but it's not really supposed to be. It's kind of stylized, much like his oversized mouth and his weird eye wrinkles. I don't know what's going on with the eyes there. I've never known anybody whose wrinkles looked quite like that. Alright, it doesn't really look like a healthy old age kind of wrinkling. It looks like something is wrong, but I'd say because of the title, Whithered, the thing that's gone wrong is he's all dried out and shriveled up. He might be what's left after some soul-sucking monster sucks all the bodily fluids out of someone, or at least the spirit and the life and the vitality out of someone. But if you wear him, that body is still creeping around. Now I've got a piece of black felt in there, and I'm going to take it out right now because it felt like time to take it out, because that way you can see exactly where the eyes are cut. So there is Mr. Whithered. He sells for the very low price of around $25. Holy cow. $25 to $30. You can get one of these online, and I think for that price, I say go for it and have one of these withered old guys, not me, this withered old guy I mean, in the mask collection, especially if you have a collection of zombies and other dead type guys. And speaking of dead type guys, I hope to see you here again next time. And in the meantime, for Pete's sake, click like.